All right, I am back on my car this time. I need to get the hatch wet sanded and buffed out. I haven't done that since it's been painted. And then we can put some glass in the hatch and in the front windshield. Cool. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. You can see me in the reflection, but it's not like crisp and it's not like a mirror. It's got a lot of weird bumps to it versus this, which I've done, which is super easy to see me in it. It's a little dirty just from sitting around. But yeah, I'll probably do one more final nice buff once the car's done and get some coatings on it. I don't have any coatings or anything. But I started wet sanding. What we're looking for is this flat texture, getting rid of all of these little bumps, getting it all smooth and flat. So this is a 1500 grit that I'm sanding with. And then we'll work our way up to probably 2000, 3000, 4000, and then buff it out, make it like glass. Cool. All right, so I got the panel sanded out pretty good. Got a lot of the orange peel gone. There's just a tiny little bit. Nothing too crazy to worry about. I gotta up the grit now. I'm gonna do a higher grit on a machine. So yeah, cool, here we go. All right, I've gone over it multiple times now with 2000 and then I did 4000. It's kind of what we're looking like. You can see it's almost starting to get a reflection. So that's a good sign. That means we're on the right path. I'm gonna start buffing it now and see what it looks like. Might have to refine some areas that I might have missed or not gone over enough with a higher grit. We'll just address those when we come upon them. Cool. All right, I'm gonna use a microfiber cutting pad with Meguiar's 105 to start the cut, and then we'll see how that goes and we'll refine to a polish. All right, there we are after the first pass. Still pretty rough, gotta refine it more. Yeah, we'll keep going. All right, so I got the hatch buffed out, sanded out, looking pretty good. Probably go over the whole car one more time once it's running again. But it's definitely looking a lot better. You can definitely see me a lot clearer, so what's up? Now I need to put a new brake light, third brake light in that goes right here. I have a brand new one. The old one was, the LEDs were kind of spent. Half of them were working, half weren't. I off camera put in new shocks on each side. The original shocks were just spent, that side especially, like it didn't have any strength in it. It's kind of a pain to do because you have to wedge your fingers in between the plastics to properly do this. There's those studs go down underneath here, and to get this out, you got to get this out of the way, and I wasn't taking this big piece out, so I kind of just pushed it down and wedged my fingers in there and replaced them. New ones are really nice. They're actually aftermarket, but they work super good. I don't know if anyone's interested in this, but there is the code for it. It's for the wing version of the car. There's versions of the car that don't have a wing. So yeah, I'm gonna put in that brake light now. And then I think we're about ready for the glass guy to come. I think he's booked out a week, so I gotta wait for that. I don't have the proper tool to do it myself, otherwise I probably would. We got all new trim for the glass and the front. We got new glass for the front. And all the hardware and stuff that you need. There's like little clips that you need that clip on right here and stuff. And it's OEM Toyota glass that's going back in. Cool. Here is the old guy. And here is the new guy. So we'll get that out, get that put in. Come on. Oh yeah, there's the new guy. Looks really nice. New parts. Woo! Cool. I'll get that put in. These are a little interesting how they go in. You just have these clips that just push it against. There's no actual like structural work that you bolt into per se. It's just pressurized from the opposite side of the sheet metal. Okay, so next thing I want to do is get this field door on. Don't have anything there right now, obviously, because it's not on. Here are the parts. I got this guy cleaned up. This is the seal for it. This is the housing. I got to clean this up. Quick, get that cleaned up, looking nice. Latch mechanism. I got the plastic that goes right there off now. We got the cable that runs to it. So we'll get that going. There's some extra stuff in here that probably doesn't need to be here, like the radio antenna and stuff. I don't have anymore. I have that deleted, and obviously I don't like that. So yeah, I'll get this cleaned up, and then we'll start getting the stuff installed. I need to have some down at the shop, the little clips that go right here. So I'll run down and grab those too. I need 4 of those, but yeah, I'll get this cleaned up. I'll probably record it, get that installed too. Cool. All right, so this guy's cleaned up now, looking pretty good compared to what we were. I realize people probably want to know what I use. I use this Nexit stuff. It's a plastic cleaner for cleaning plastics. Just be careful with some painted plastics because it'll actually remove the paint off of the plastic itself. So yeah, this is stuff I've been using for years. I really like it on plastics. Okay, so it's been a minute since I did one of these guys. These are not OEM clips, but I think they'll do. Pretty sure they're similar to this. These are the clips that we'll use for that. And then this guy goes in first, and then this guy overlays. Yep, that makes total sense. See those little knobs come through right there on both sides. And then this guy gets sandwiched in between with this nut. Okay, so I think I gotta put the cable on. Does this need to be lubed up at all? I think I'll put some grease on this a little bit more just so it's a little smoother, and will protect a little bit of the spring. Cool. Okay, so the holes here for the hinge are filled with paint, so I'm just gonna quick tap those, get those cleared out of paint, good to go. All right, so with the holes tapped out nice, let's see here. I'm going to put some grease actually in them so that way they don't get any moisture and rust. Okay, so I got the car pushed over. I got the rear glass here ready to go. I'm tempted to take the tint off. Oh man, it's so tempting, that little rip right there. Maybe I'll leave it on for now and do it later. And then here's the front windshield. We got the moldings for each one, brand new from Toyota. And then we have all the spacers and stuff for the front windshield ready to go. And the the damn kit. It's cool. Glass should be going in soon. Okay, so started pulling up the film for the tent, and it's on there kind of good. I could probably do it. I would just go really slow. To speed it up, I got a little steamer here, so we're gonna try using some steam. Hopefully loosen up the glue and it'll come off quicker. Cool. Okay, we got the window tint off. It looks pretty good. There's just a tiny bit of residue from like where it starts. I don't know how to get that on camera. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, kind of see it. So that's not a big deal. I can usually wash that off. But yeah, looks a lot better. Get those in. Glass guy will be here any minute. We'll be good to go. Well, there we are. Glass is in. Looks so good having glass in it. It's crazy how much that changes things, at least for me, because I've been seeing it without glass for so long. Oof. So nice. Wow. Okay, so now that the glass is in, I'm going to put the wing on. And so in order to do that, I want to make a gasket. I started cutting one out of this thin material here for the wing, using the RMM wing. It's a pretty common wing for Supras. So I'm just gonna finish this up now. We got to make the holes for the bolts to go through. But yeah, that looks like it'll do. It's real nice thin material. Help keep things waterproof and nice. So quick punch some holes in, then we'll get the wing on. Okay, so I used a punch, got the holes marked off. We're good to go. Time to put one side on and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so unfortunately this guy's cross-threaded. Kind of see that. So I'm gonna try and retap with the hole, try and fix it. Okay, so I finally got the cross threading fixed on both of them. Both of the front holes, those holes had bad cross threading. Seems to be pretty good now. So now I can finally go ahead and put them in. Okay, so I got this side of the wing on. I'm not super happy with like the gap fitment. It's not very snug. It's not like, oh yeah, I can put a piece of paper way up inside of it. So, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to figure out another type of gasket option. I think that'll help fill that gap. That way water doesn't get underneath it. Okay, so I picked up some closed cell foam, 1/8 inch, Amazon. I'll try and throw a link up right here. And I'm going to just retrace my old templates, try and make this work, and then cut this out in the closed cell and see how this does. So here we go. This is kind of hard to do one hand. Got it trimmed up, got the hole punch for the holes. It's looking pretty good. It's a little loose right now. Go ahead and try and put it on the card and see how we're looking. Okay, so I got this side done. I got the gasket on. The top is looking good where the paper doesn't want to go underneath. So we're good there. The bottom side, like I can, if I really want to, you know, I can like force it in a little ways. Not easy by any means. So hopefully that'll be good. I'm gonna put the wing on, or the blade in now, and see how that's looking. All right, we got a lot of fingerprints on the car. Don't mind that. That's got to be cleaned up still, but I think that looks really good. Don't mind the ugly back wall for the garage. Super happy with that. That looks so nice. Oh, Nice little bolt in. Yeah, we're looking good. Super happy with that. I got it angled right now because it's adjustable. I got it angled for maximum downforce. So yeah, super happy with that. Cool. Okay, I just want to give it a little test quick here. Make sure the new hydraulics work fine. Should be no problem lifting this up. Oh yeah, I'm not even doing anything, it's lifting it up. Cool. I obviously got to put the back plastic in and we'll be set. Clean up some of the inside of the trunk. Move on to the next thing. Awesome. Okay, so one of the last things we need to do to wrap up the underside of the trunk is just come over here and clean off the plastic piece that goes in. Just use this plastic cleaner from Nexit. It's pretty strong for cleaning plastics. It'll take paint off, so if you do use that, be careful. Yeah, we'll get this cleaned up and get that thrown in, and then the tonneau cover's got to go on. So yeah, we'll get that on next. Trunk will be set. All right, that'll do it for this video. I'm super happy with the progress being made on my car, getting the glass in, getting the wing on, getting the fuel door lid on, and getting a third brake light in. Don't want to forget that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. Comment down below what you think. Hit me with that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.